Don't tell it a thing, Johnny. Shoot it! Shoot it? You'll find out. That's exactly it, Johnny. It is dead. It's quite difficult to kill something that's already dead. And I assure you, it's not wearing a vest. The bullet entered cleanly through the lower abdomen. Normally, a bullet of that caliber would likely ricochet and tear up the small intestine. But as you can see, it exited cleanly through the back with little external bleeding. The reason being, its internal organs have atrophied. Dispose of Johnny, and we'll discuss the matter of your missing comrade. You had to kill him, didn't you? It's part of your code of survival, covering your tracks, so to speak. And before you attempt to deceive me, you should know I'm monitoring your heat signature. It's room temperature. I also must protect my true identity. You may refer to me as the Mandarin. You are searching for one of your kind, I understand. I have him at my facility. Come to the Fu Syndicate building. We will discuss terms of release. I do, actually. If at all anyone here is in the dark, so to speak, it is you. You have no idea who I am or how I know what I do. But I have been observing you since you entered Chinatown. If you'd like to make an attempt, you'll find me at the Fu Syndicate. I'm a very busy individual. Please, do not keep me waiting long. So glad you finally decided to show up. If you want to meet your comrade, walk through those doors. Are you stubborn by nature or instinct? You may refer to me as the Mandarin. Now, step through those doors. Step through the doors. I assure you your comrade is still alive. If you want him released, you'll do as I say. Good. I am told you are a rather resourceful individual. This should make you a most intriguing specimen. You and your kind may play mortals for weaklings and fools, and that may be fitting for some. But you underestimate me. Subject is male. Appearance suggests early to late 20s. True age, unknown. Subject is female. Appearance suggests early to late 20s. True age, unknown. Subject appears to be male. Physical abnormalities makes age indeterminate. Subject is severely disfigured, like the other, though it is unknown if these physical deformities were present before its change. Subject appears to be female. Physical abnormalities makes age indeterminate. Subject is severely disfigured, like the other, though it is unknown if these physical deformities were present before its change. As with the other, there are no vital signs. No heartbeat, no body heat. Test chamber air sample is 97% carbon monoxide. Normal respiration cannot take place. Subject is by all definition clinically dead. Hello in there. I'm going to run some tests on you. I'm interested in how you work, but only because it's my task to find the most efficient way to kill your kind. Please, give me everything you've got. Begin the experiment. Test chamber has been filled with ultraviolet light, releasing moderate UV radiation. Does that burn at all? Subject exhibits no sign of pain or even physical discomfort. Shut down the lights. Conclusion: UV radiation does not produce the desired effect. Please, move on to the next chamber. Stand by. Run a check on the extinguishers one more time. I've already determined fire is a weakness of your kind. I would like to know more about the psychological effect it has on you, and how it may be exploited. Extinguishers check. Recording devices check. Start the fires. I'd rather the experiment didn't end here. Please, don't disappoint me. Your kind is resourceful. Your survival instinct borders on animalistic. I'm curious about your innate abilities. Let us see what you can do. You've shown great resilience so far. Let's see how you do against some live targets. Proceed to the next room. Sometimes myths are constructed around legitimate observations. Let us find out if there's any truth in an old superstition. Initiate Van Helsing experiment. Van Helsing hypothesis tests false. Well, when God fails, put your faith in the gun. Proceed, Commander. The men are veteran mercenaries. The weapon modifications are my own design. Refined incendiary rounds are promising. Suggest field tests. Subject has terminated. Belmont team. You are turning out to be a very useful guinea pig. but we have a conflict of interest. You continue to endure even though it's my instruction to incapacitate you. This calls for a more drastic approach. Continue to the next room. I'm very enthusiastic about this next test. Many regimes use electricity to torture information out of their captives. It would be useful if this applies to your kind as well. Or will the voltage have results similar to fire? Let's find out. Does that hurt? You have demonstrated considerable mental and physical acumen. And I'm quite perplexed how something that should be dead can display such strong survival skills. Let's begin the final test. Step into the next room. Only the most simple creatures can survive dismemberment. I am told you can regenerate parts of your body. I'd much like to observe this. I wonder, how many limbs can you lose before you cease to function? What is it doing? No. My employer's punishment for your escape would be 1,000 times more painful than anything you could devise. I refuse to give you the satisfaction. Subject refuses to move to the next chamber. The walls are reinforced concrete, several feet thick. There is no other exit. Believe me, it is my design. Subject will not enter the next area. This may be due to a theoretical sixth sense, or perhaps it is simply afraid. Subject is uncooperative. This may be a side effect of its condition, or a residual personality defect. If you cooperate, I will give you a dog for your good behavior. I find my subjects prefer dog blood over the rats I normally give them.